People, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? This is going to be my halftime reaction to the Final Four. Our first game, first set of action. We already had the UConn game against Illinois, and now we're checking in at halftime for the Michigan versus Arizona game. If you like sports and you like March Madness and you like basketball, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Okay, let's make this one a quickie, because here's what we got to talk about. We got to talk about everything that happened for Michigan and everything with Arizona, the rights and the wrongs. And so far, when you look at the game flow, obviously you can see there's a huge 93% chance that Michigan's going to win this. But I'm going to take it with a curve, and the reason why I'm taking it with a curve is I'm worried about... So we got an ankle roll. We got an injury for Michigan, and I'm wondering how long is that going to linger for the Wolverines? Because I'm here to say right now, if somebody else doesn't just like step up and magically, we got Mara. Mara's stepping up right now. He's leading the points. He's got 15 so far, and a lot of I believe he has two. Because of these three free throws, two of them were and ones. Because Arizona's been super feisty. In fact, actually, both of these, Gvs and Awaka. Like, Gvs was the one that when Lindborg stepped down and stepped on his foot, this was the one. It was his foot that he ended up stepping on. Which, again, I don't know. I have some thoughts. I wouldn't necessarily call it dirty, but I'm a little curious. There wouldn't be any... I don't know. Would there be any photos? There's probably not any photos here. Let me look up... Let me see if we got any photos of injury. Okay, so we've got some photos so far. Okay, Threads. Threads isn't going to take me to another link. Okay, so it's kind of blurry. X is also a little blurry. Yeah, like there's been no video. Like this happened halfway through the first half. Like it was... Yeah, like you can see, I know you probably can't read it that well. It says 8:41 when it happened, but where I wonder if it was dirty, do I think it was on purpose? No, but where I'm a little is, so he split the double team, obviously, and it like they blew by, but the way, because we saw it with Michigan's defender, one of their defenders, Gale, did kind of the same thing where he kept his feet planted, but then he swiped at it. Arizona, was fouled. They went to the free throw. But like watching that play and then this one, the difference I would say was the whole body. And when you watch it in super slow motion, it feels like his whole body and his leg reached out. Where if he wasn't gonna knee him, like obviously he rolled up on the ankle, and we're gonna see if he comes back. I'm assuming that he doesn't come back just because he left. There's nothing. There's been no talk on him coming back. But I'm really, I don't know. Unfortunate injury. Costly and timely too. And then people are talking about also, oh, here's another one. This one just popped in. This was posted about 30 minutes ago. Again, he split a double team and going between three defenders. And I don't know if it was lazy footwork or something. I don't know. It's part of the game. I don't know. I don't think it was on purpose, but like I don't know. I'm a little torn. But overall, The other thing too, not with just that, is the fouling has been uncontrollable. This game has been it, it's been out of control. The whole there's 4 players. Let me show you the foul stat. Hold on, let's go to team stats. Let me show you fouls here. Okay, look at the foul. No fouls. I hate when it automatically scrolls up for me. Look at this, 8 and 9. It's four of Michigan's starters all have 2 points. Lindeborg was already kind of tiptoeing around foul trouble. Like with the first 2 minutes into the game, he already had 2 fouls right away. So I'll say right now, regardless of who wins, I think the officiating was absolute BS. Because both of them, like, it's turned into hack-a-shack out there. Everybody's fouling each other. It's kind of been BS and bogus. Some other things that I got to talk about. Michigan did also start huge lead to start the game, 10-1. And right after it started 10-1, it kind of told me, yeah, okay, Michigan was not ready for this game. The other thing, too, they talked about it kind of in the alt cast. Like, it doesn't matter, but it kind of does, that Arizona's largest deficit this year was 12 points. And at the time when they announced that, Michigan was only up by 11. They have ballooned the lead to 18. And, I mean, it's not at 18 right now. Arizona got a bucket before half to make it 48-32. But I think for Michigan to like hold on and win this one, I mean, yeah, Mara's stepping up huge. Cadeau's got to step up. He only has 5 points so far. I think Gale off the bench has been impressive. He had that big 3, and his 3 made it 38-25. But I mean, somebody, like, it can't just be Mara. It can't just be Mara the whole way through. Johnson, I think he's been stepping up too, but we gotta have Cheddar. Having Cheddar step up would be huge, considering his minutes definitely are coming from Lindeborg stepping away. We'll see if Lindeborg gets back into the second half. What I'm a little nervous about is if Lindeborg does not come back and nobody steps up like Cadeau or, McKinney, there's parts of me that feel, because the other stat, where is it? With the aggressive defense too, Michigan's hand placement was perfect. Cadeau did have a steal. There's the steal to the dunk that gave Michigan the 16-5 lead. With 10 minutes left, Michigan was up 26-10. Then after that, that's when Lindbergh got injured. Arizona then went on a 9-2 run. They had a couple layups and threes to make it 28-21. Which, in fact, let's go try to find that on the little. Yes, here it is. 28-21. Right? Boom. That was around like 7-ish minutes. 7-ish minutes left. Yeah, 7:21 I wrote down here. Foul trouble. We've already talked about foul trouble. I will say, too, like, I wouldn't just pick on Arizona and say the foul trouble has been absolute horseshit on there. Like, I think it goes both ways, because I don't think we've seen Bradley back on the court for the Wildcats. He got his 3rd foul with 5 minutes left when the score was 35-25. That didn't look like an extension. And just when you slow it down, like, super, super, super slow, it didn't look too much like a push-off. But then again, I'm not out there reffing. So yeah, I think the foul calls have been kind of wishy-washy and a little. The other thing to talk about on why this Michigan lead is so big and why I'm concerned about it is Illinois was able to fight their way back into the UConn game earlier, the 2 times, because UConn went on a scoring drought. Arizona has gone on 2 scoring droughts in just the first half alone. And unless someone else shows up, Cheddar, Gale, Mara keeps playing, fantastic. Unless the bench or other key players can put in 20 plus points or something, I'm really nervous that eventually that Arizona scoring drought, it's going to stop and Arizona's going to go on a run. And I'm nervous that, yeah, if Lindbergh doesn't come back, like it'll be that slow, methodical, kind of like UConn's against Dukes or VCU against North Carolina, High Point against Wisconsin, like all the comebacks that we've seen in this tournament where, well, this game's out of reach, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, every single time they go down in transition, they keep getting a two. They keep getting a two. They just got a three. And they just find their way back into it. Because I don't think this game is necessarily over at all. But these droughts, yeah, the last one that I put was when it was 38-25. So like it's definitely changed since then. But yeah, there was also a 15-4 run at the end. We already talked about fouls. Yeah, there was a 15-4 run with Mara capping off his last free throw before the half. Because again, there was a lot of and ones. Because the way they pushed it, like Cadeau would wall everybody in and just dump it over the top to Mara. Which, if that's what it's going to be for the rest of the game, there's parts of me, like, if Gvs is not stopping him, there's parts of me where it's like, oh, well, here we go. Because, I don't know. There's other parts of me, too, where from some of the Michigan games that I've seen this year and being a complete team, I'm also a little kind of convinced, well, maybe that's not the right word, but I haven't seen Arizona play a tight game at all. And the announcer kind of talked about it too. Let's go up to, let me show you guys the box score for, ooh, it's not showing. Oh, there it is. It's down here. Here, let's go to it officially. So you go down here to 3-pointers. They're shooting 3 for 7, which again, I think that could improve. Because, I mean, they're already shooting better than Illinois was in the game earlier. But 5 for 9 on the free throws. And of all the games, all tournament, Arizona has shot the most free throws. And so with how foul trouble's been, what I'm nervous about is if they nickel and dime their way back into this game, and we get some spotty calls and stuff, there's parts of me where if they stop the droughts, Michigan continues to get in foul trouble because they are still, again, 4 of their big starters and key players all have 2 fouls each. If they get into foul trouble late, I'm a little nervous, to say the least. Okay, let me check the chat. What are we talking about? Let's see if we got anybody. Tell me something. What do you guys see that I don't? Okay, chat's pretty quiet. That's fine. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys got winning out of Michigan? And yeah, let me do something real quick. Oh, hold on. Someone's getting interviewed. Let's see what they have to say. We've been down before. Yes, but not by this much. Again, 12 points was the most they've been down by, which, in fact, let's go look at that. Okay. See, all that, me overreacting, it was for nothing because I just heard, there he is. He's back. Yaxel's back. I was overreacted. I will admit. Yeah, no, Michigan's winning this. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No, but guys, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. We'll do a post game reaction. Let's go back to this. Where are we at? Live against Michigan. No, not Long Island. Michigan. There we go. 48-32. Ooh, intercepted. Okay. Here we go. We're starting off hot. Here we go. Layup, kick out. 3 ball. They haven't been shooting the 3 out well at all. Oh, what a block. What a block. No. Yeah, there we go. Nice job, Michigan. Okay. All right. Enough of me rambling. Let's wrap up this stream. But guys, be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Thank y'all for hanging out. Catch me post game when I get my reaction to this game. I'm still rolling with Michigan. We will see though, because we'll see. We'll see if they're nickel and diming it towards the end. But yeah, all right.